Okay, so hello folks and welcome to my video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to tame a Dilophosaurus. So these are the little critters that wander around and they will come up to you and start spitting poison at you. Well, there's two ways to tame them. One way is with trank arrows. I consider that a waste of trank arrows because they are quite easy to just knock out with your bare fists. So there's a whole bunch of them hanging out in this sort of general vicinity, so I'm just going to wander around and find one. You notice I'm being careful to avoid predators like that raptor over there. So basically, you're going to, and sometimes they're a little challenging to find, as you can see from this right here. So I'm just running around trying to find one right now. There's a lot of really good creatures to harvest for their hides and stuff in this area. An important thing to remember is Dilophosauruses do eat meat, so you need to have some meat with you. Also consider having a soothing balm, which will make it train or like tame up faster than it would if you did not use the soothing balm. I generally don't use soothing balm just for this specific dino because there's so many of them around, which you might not immediately guess from how long it's taken me to find one. But the main thing you've got to remember is that these are basically pretty useless dinos, so I don't really recommend taming them. The main purpose of them is to keep like low level, as in like level 5 and below players out of your sort of area, and it doesn't really matter if those people are in your area anyway, unless they're like a spy for like an enemy tribe, in which case it kind of does matter. But in general, most tribes are not sophisticated enough to have spies, so you generally don't need to worry too much about that. Anyways, so I'm going to just kind of continue exploring along here. You notice there's a lot of really interesting creatures in this area, especially there's snakes in this specific area. There's also snails, which are really good because they drop the angina paste, which is basically super useful because it doubles as cementing paste, which is extremely useful for a lot of things you make with a fabricator. So there's also crocodiles and things that look like crocodiles in this area, so you've got to watch out for those. There's this beast right here is fantastic for getting wood from trees, but it can't carry very much weight. And frogs right here are poisonous, but they are very passive. Okay, so I've spotted a Dilophosaurus. The main good thing about frogs is they're really good because they can swim pretty quickly. So I'm just punching. There we are. Now you click on the little backpack icon once you have the Dilophosaurus brought up on your screen. And then you'll see the Dilophosaurus inventory and your inventory. So just double click on some meat, transfer it over. I'm going to just transfer over all the meat and then transfer over 2 narco berries. And then just feed it the narco berries. Click feed in the lower part of the Dilophosaurus's inventory. And then just kind of chill here while it tames up. So I'm going to just go over here and look at some random things. Some of these bushes here are useful because you can get the Plant X seeds from them. I'm not sure exactly which ones they are though, so I haven't found them quite yet. I do keep exploring for them, though. These trees are the banyan, or these, what are they? Banyan trees, I think? Mangrove trees. They're also super useful because they drop those mushrooms, which are very useful in certain recipes. I will be explaining some recipes later on in the game. And I hope that thing did not see me. Okay, it didn't. Those are aggressive. And if you don't have very good armor on, they're able to kill you fairly easily. Okay, so this Dilophosaurus is probably almost tamed up. Let's see here. Where is it? Where is it? Here. So, like, you know, okay, I'm gonna just go kill that because that way so generally what you do is you run towards the back side of it, which is the best way to kill it without it swiping at you with its claws. So I found that to be a super useful way of killing animals or dinosaurs which are able to kill you much easier. Okay, anyways, so this is tamed up. Click on the little dinosaur head in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. Now switch the aggression to neutral, and I guess what you could do is you could just enable wandering. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to uncheck enable wandering, click the, so swipe from the left-hand side of the screen to the creature whistles. I didn't do that. To the creature whistles, say follow 1. So now that thing's going to follow you, and then just run back to your base. It might fall behind a little bit, but it'll catch up. Just keep going this direction until you get back towards your base. That snail we need to come and tame in a moment because it is super useful for that cementing paste alternative that I was talking about earlier. Cementing paste is extremely useful as well. And it's kind of challenging to get cementing paste. Okay, so here's our Dillo. It's just coming behind us. I'm going to keep running on this over here. Double tap and push your thumb slightly forward to make it run. Okay, where is it? Good. I'm going to open this gate here, run in here, and it should just run in right behind us. Sometimes they get stuck on the gate, so just go forward a little bit, then I'm going to go close the gate behind it. And then once it's in here, now I can enable wandering, and now it'll just kind of wander around. But in order for it to start wandering around, select the little whistle icon and then press stop all. So now one creature heard that, and that means it's now no longer following you, and now you can like level up its stats. I generally just level up weight because that way you can put more stuff on it and it can be a sort of pack animal for you. But anyways, that is how to tame the Dilophosaurus. Thanks for watching. Please do like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you all back for a future video. Thanks for watching.